Here we are. It's the very beginning of ripping up. We have no idea how old this flooring is.
And your friend, Mr. Bunny.
Ew! One thing's for sure, you're gonna get a damn deep cleaning. Sorry, I said the D word. We never took it all the way down because this hides it. But yeah. No critters back there?
Yep.
I am so out of breath. I just scrubbed the top of the baseboard. There was like a fuzzy, you know, dust layering. And then I just swept everything because Kevin did pull up all of the trim, you know, it goes all the way around the bottom and underneath the cabinets. So I have one pile here that I'm gonna vacuum up and then another nasty pile here. But the floors are all ready to go here in the kitchen. We just gotta get to cutting and laying. Here's some progress. Kevin's been busting his butt. This is what's done so far. It took a while to get the pieces here done. They just were not clicking into place. But oh my gosh, I am so in love. Okay, I have an update for you. So I'm in the kitchen and the whole entire kitchen is already done, but we still need to add the trim underneath the cupboards. So let me show you. So here they are, but let me turn off the light so you can see it completely all natural. So this is going into the living room.
His most recent one, he put a bunch of, I don't know.
You can hear Preston, he's playing a game. But this is going into the kitchen. It looks so darn good. Kevin has done this all on his own. It looks amazing. I can't even believe how much more open it already looks too with this color and shade. But yeah, there is some gapping that needs to be covered with trim, and then of course underneath the cupboards. And this is the trim. It's gonna go underneath there. So I love it. Next up will be the living room. Loud. This house had a tile entryway that came all the way over to here, as you can see, which is odd. I would have stopped right there, but Kevin is chiseling away at the old glue so it will be more smooth. Kitchen is done. D-O-N-E. Actually, it's not true. We have to add trim here, but all the other trim is added. And then it does need to be, the holes do need to be filled in on the trim and then painted over. But I'm obsessed. obsessed. I was fast. And I moved the table this way. It's so much more open. It's nice because you can come in over here. And then you can come in over here. My boys are in the backyard destroying all the old flooring. Like they're breaking it up in the pile we have out back. So if you hear them, that's them and him. Way to go, babe. Way to go, babe.
Ooh.
Way to go.
Brutal.
Chisel away.
This is brutal.
Brutal. Brutal.
Brutal, bro.
It was fun to watch.
Oh.
You chiseling it away and pieces flying everywhere. Guys, here's another update. We're so close. And I have to say that I've probably helped with, what would you say, babe? 50% of this?
What?
Helping with laying the flooring? 50-50?
50 of it?
50%.
Yeah,
50-50? Yeah, Kev showed me how to lay the floor. And so we kind of had like a groove going. He would cut and I would lay and just, it's actually not too hard except for these parts. These parts are a biz. They're a biz. But anyway, we're almost there. Well, friends, it's 80% done. I say 80% done because we still have to add all the trim. See right there? We have to add all the trim and then paint the trim. But I'm standing by my front door and the flooring is done, and I cannot even tell you how much bigger the whole entire room, kitchen, everything feels. It's so much more open feeling having those dark floors removed. Now, I am struggling just a bit as I've brought more black into the room, table, bench, phone, shelf, those I've had, the black mirror and the chalkboard, and then I added that. Excuse me. I brought this rug from upstairs to bring in more black. But now that we have these beautiful new floors, I want a more neutral kind of beige toned rug. I can't show you because I have it saved on my phone, but it's, you know, it's totally these colors. So would that just blend into the floor? Is this a good contrast? I don't want to remove the rug altogether, even though it would show the beautiful floors more, because I feel like a rug anchors the room instead of having your pieces just kind of floating in the room. But I'll share a picture of the rug at the end of the video, and you guys tell me, keep the rug or do the more neutral one to make it feel even more open, as this doesn't really do that. But anyway, the flooring is all done. Like I said, we just have the trim to do. It's so beautiful. The flooring is called Brook Park Oak, and it's waterproof flooring. The boards are very heavy. Like, I was shocked how heavy they were. They're like a lock in place kind of boards. Kevin taught me how to lay the flooring, so probably starting right there is when he taught me. So I did like all the way to like here. But it was pretty easy once you know how to like click it into place. It's simply just clicking and kind of pushing, you know, the pieces together. I want to give my honest opinion and review of these floors, because I've had people comment on Instagram because I shared a before and after of my kitchen. You see this here? Kevin thinks this is like a manufacturing type issue, I guess, where it looks, I don't know what you would call it, not even warped, but it has like this kind of rippling look. And I thought, well, let's just replace that one, because I really noticed on that one. He's like, if you look around, hun, you're gonna see it's like on a lot of them, again, like a manufacturing issue. So if you're really picky, I would say this flooring is not for you. But if it's like, I don't care, that doesn't bug me. If you're like, I don't care, that doesn't bug me, then let me turn this light off. Then I would say the floors are absolutely beautiful. I'm completely in love. I like them way more than the dark floors we had. Even my kitchen feels so much bigger. So Brook Park Oak, we got them at Home Depot. Anyway, the flooring's in. Let me know what you guys think about the rug, if I should keep this one or if I should add a neutral one. And I will again share the picture of the one I'm interested in. And then once we get going on the trim and doing the hallway upstairs and then the downstairs, of course I will take you guys along with me as always. And then just a quick, and then another thing is Kevin and I are gonna do, we wanna like lay brick, make like our own brick base to put the fireplace on. So I removed the 3 tiles that were here and we're gonna build our own brick. And then I worked on a few things while Kevin was putting in the kitchen flooring. And one of them was this, I guess you could call it a birdhouse, but how could birds enter and exit those small holes? So maybe it's like a little chapel, I don't know. I got it 15 years ago. It has a cute like copper metal roof, but it was the cream color, and I added some, and then I added some like 2 different shades of green, like a darker green, a lighter green, and then I added some black paint. And then this I found in the backyard when we were digging out all the old trim in the backyard and just trying to get a level, trying to get the ground level. We found a bunch of old tools, nails, all kinds of treasures. So I just hammered that in there. So I added this church, chapel, birdhouse, whatever you want to call it, to the mantle. And then to also bring a little bit more green over here. And then I also kind of did the same technique to this shelf. It was just sort of like a half thrown on green chalk paint. So I mixed 2 different kinds of green, and then I just added black. I just use a stipple brush and kind of just, you know, lightly touch it in the paint, hit the paper towels, and then I just kind of lightly touch here and there. And some places I'll just lightly swipe it. If I get a little too much, I'll use a paper towel and wipe it off. So I did that on the shelf here. This shelf was given to me from somebody on Instagram to review some years ago on my Instagram page. They no longer make it anymore, but I believe it's a Pottery Barn look-alike, dupe, whatever. Anyway, so I love how that turned out because it definitely looks more aged and it has more texture, dimension, all that.